Hello, my name is Bob Rushoff. I'm in my mid-70s. I lived about 30 miles west of Fort Collins, a few miles from CSU's mountain campus in Pingree Park. I had personally built my house over many years. The original part of the house started out as a storage shed. I first added a bedroom, then a kitchen, and finally a bathroom and living area with a large covered deck. I like to build, so if the fire hadn't happened, more additions probably would have been added. I was in construction for many years, then worked at the Home Depot in Louisville. Yes, it was a long drive, 2.5 hours each way. I retired at the end of 2018. I really enjoyed living in the mountains with no close neighbors. I spent my time cutting firewood, hiking, and watching the night sky. My kids and grandkids visited often. They loved the place as much as I did. The grandkids got so familiar with the many moose that came around, they recognized and gave names to the individual ones. When the Cameron Peak fire started, it was about 10 miles away and seemed to be spreading in the opposite direction from my house. My neighbors and I weren't too concerned. Unfortunately, over the Labor Day weekend in early September, a cold front came through that brought a little snow but strong winds blowing from the fire towards my home. I had left home for a short trip to Fort Collins, and when I tried to return, the roads had been closed due to potential fire spread. That night, the winds really picked up, 60 to 70 miles an hour, and the fire covered the 10 miles in a very short time, burning through the area I lived in. My home and about 20 other homes and cabins were lost. I literally was left with just the clothes I was wearing and the truck I had left home with for what I thought was going to be a 4-hour trip. Well, I was immediately homeless, but fortunately have several kids living in the Metro Denver area I can bounce between. No complaints though. No one is injured in the fire, and hopefully over time I'll be able to replace what I lost. I know the forest will come back, and if I have the resources, I hope to rebuild the house, at least the smaller versions to start, which I'll do myself with the help of friends and my kids. I just need the building materials and then appliances and furnishings. It's my hope to start as soon as the weather permits and to be living there again by April or May. I'm a veteran, and the Louisville American Legion Post very generously donated $1,000 and tools to my rebuild effort. Friends have set up a GoFundMe page. I never thought I would be on the receiving end of this kind of assistance, but their generosity has really helped me financially get started on rebuilding. I'm excited to hear that the ladies who are queens and title holders of Colorado's pageants, coordinated by Serena, are willing to help organize and donate to my project. Saying thank you hardly seems like adequate response, but the only thing I have is a heartfelt thank you.